start by saying...
Like I said it, I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendlier jazz. I gotta go bad, I gotta go bad. Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG.
Okay, listen, I have it on stream right now. On July 22nd, 2019, Noodles said, N-I-G-G, hard R, are you getting on or not? Noodles, did you say that?
Well, listen, like I said, I was a child. I don't remember saying that. And even though if you do think I said it, whatever, I don't agree with it. And he has said it as well. And I think that is the major criticism here. I don't care what people think of me. My entire point of being here isn't to gain benefit from Seth. My point of being here is to expose Seth for the things he did. So regardless, if you think I'm a bad person, that has nothing to do with he's a bad person. That's the point.
Let it all out. Let it all out, Noodles. All right? This is your time to talk, right? If you want to say sorry for some stuff, if you want to cry, if you want to do whatever, just let the people know who you really are.
Well, people don't understand that I was abused and victimized by him too.
Oh, shit.
Seth, come on. You told everybody that his girlfriend cheated on him?
Oh, yeah.
And he confided into you.
I don't feel
privately.
bad about that at all. Watch this. With Noodles, it's kind of hard to be empathetic because the motherfucker, like, literally was just, like, screaming about how he's gonna take my animation and try to ruin my life and is, like, laughing about it. And then, like, afterward, he starts, like, crying about me saying his girlfriend, like, hugged him or something. And then, like, I'm supposed to just be, like, empathetic, you know, after, like,
yeah, but
right
don't you think you...
It's kind of hard. It's like... You know, it's like a weird sociopath, like, fucking meltdown.
But
I was really trying to keep it PG.
Guys, we're going to be going through all the bullshit Noodles has done along with Surfbone as well. We're just going to cover the most important parts of it. We're not going to go too crazy on it or anything. Yeah, and then the last thing we'll show is like what Noodles associating with like Seth the pedo, you know, and Clyde and all of them, whatever. That's basically be like a general consensus of it. And you know, just be more talking shit to Loco and
in here is because I can give you context about pretty much everybody in here, all of the events, the rogues gallery that they brought in here, and all of these different things. Seth came to me first, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna
let him know, Arrow."
Wait. Did you not hear what I just said, Noodles? You just said you haven't talked to him for a year. People have known it for a long time. Meanwhile, you have situations like, say, I'm sure Noodles hasn't told you about his friend Surfbone that he always defends, who fucked an unconscious girl multiple times. Did he tell you about that?
Oh my god.
Yep.
He said that the girl was going in and out of consciousness, and I have a recording of that.
Yep.
The story changed to she was riding him, and they were blackout drunk, and the video Noodles produced 7 months after the fact. So I have multiple recordings of him himself admitting that he fucked the unconscious girl, and it's only in a video that Noodles puts out multiple months later that the story changes. And in the video with the girl, allegedly, she says, "Oh yeah, I talked to people about that. They said that I probably did get raped, but I'm not going to press charges." So the only reason that nigga has it, I can get the timestamp for that too. All of these things I said are recorded. So everything he says I'm lying about, I can get you recordings of it.
Okay. So that's the craziest thing though. That's the craziest part about it. This is who you're hanging out with, Loco. These are the motherfuckers that you're hanging out with. That's disgusting, brother. That's pretty fucking pathetic, man.
15 and furnished out a van, and she wants to take kids and fuck them in it. Those are the kind of people that you have bringing out of the woodwork onto your channel.
Bro, the way Hey. Again, Loco, this is the people that you're fucking with, bro. This is who you're associating with over fictional anime and manga, bro. You're a fucking pathetic fucking loser, bro. And I'm so glad you're associating with these weirdos. Because you knew about all this shit already, too, you name it. But you don't give a fuck. Just how Clyde don't give a fuck either, you name it. Again, you're a fucking pathetic, evil fucking loser. And it's gonna get even worse, Loco. When I pull the recordings, you name it, all the proof, you name it, the whole nine, you're done. You're done, bitch.
I told you.
Alright, this is the weird shit with Surf Grapist, who is Noodles' friend, by the way, and still associates you name it, whatever. And again, Loco, this is who you're associating with. This is the circle that you want to be a part of, right? Alright.
I'll suggest you go ahead and.
She said that if she were in the right mind, she would have said no.
Right, but again, she was the one that.
So right there, that's the first line of evidence recorded. The chick literally would have said no to not have sex with the guy if she was not blackout drunk and extremely intoxicated, or whatever you name it. So again, that's considered great. She can't give consent, whatever you name it. I'll even go over the laws as well, if I'm able to pull that information through, or whether or not if I deem it relevant enough for the length of the video as well. But yeah, like, she couldn't give consent, whatever, blah, blah. Again, by definition, that is great. So there you go. She even said it herself. It's on recording, you name it. Even Surf Grapist also admits it as well. There you go. But again, he'll still try to defend himself in his actions.
Wait.
And again, this is who you're associating with, Mr. Loco. Doesn't fucking surprise me, you pathetic loser.
Would have never flown if she were sober, on account of her having a boyfriend at the time. Yeah.
She even had a boyfriend. I didn't even remember that. She had a boyfriend too. Oh, hell no, bro. Oh, that's a massive, yo, bro. Here's the other crazy thing too, if you guys didn't know. Surf Grapist, he lost his V card, so he wasn't a virgin anymore after that happened. She also had a boyfriend around that time. And third, obviously, she was great because, again, she couldn't even give consent, whatever. She was fucking super drunk out of her mind, wasn't sober, whatever. She even admitted she would have never done it, blah, blah. He admitted it, you name it, so on and so forth. Like, what more do you need, bro? It's just pathetic. It's pathetic. It's so fucking disgusting, man.
Noodles, in his sick, twisted mind, believes that Surfbone is somehow right in this situation.
Doesn't surprise me.
As though because he claimed to have raped a girl in a live recording and later changed his story, that he's somehow okay. That he is somehow fine, and that the earlier story was quote-unquote forced out of him by me. That answer was not coerced, pointed, nor was it double-edged. He could have simply said no. He could have lied, even. But he was honest. And while I would usually say that I respect that, I can't respect it when that honesty shows itself in admitting to having sex with an incredibly intoxicated girl. So, let's say this. Let's say all of what Noodles said was true. Remember the fact that me and Surfbone were friends before this whole thing went down, and it was pretty much me having to go after my friend for telling a story that made it seem like he raped someone.
So that's the craziest thing about this too. They were literally friends before back then, Aeroflame and Surfbone, okay? So the fact that he had to go after his own friend, get the truth out of his friend, challenge him, whatever you name it, and then gets all that business, whatever you name it, bro. And then everybody's probably sending him death threats, going off on him, you name it, the whole nine, to where they literally basically were trying to cushion the blow and then just told him to leave Discord and that's it, right? Because you're done, you're cooked, you know what I mean? Like, bro, come on, bro. You know what I mean? So there's no incentive to lie, to be dishonest, disingenuous, nothing. There's nothing, you know? He's blatantly exposed right there and then. That's it. Done. Surf Grapist is done. And again, Loco, this is who you associate with.
If he just said, yeah, I cream pied her, waited 15 minutes, and then cream pied her again, that'd be more believable. But it was like, the implication was like, oh, you just one stopping, bro. So, okay. So we're like, oh, how was she drunk? And he's like, yeah, she was in and out. I'm like, in and out? What do you mean in and out? Like, and I was like, but you remember everything?
So, what we have here is directly...
So there you go right there. You guys just heard everything from Seth to Pedo speaking to himself, whatever. This is when they were all really close, you name it, and they were talking with each other, whatever, blah, blah. And right there, she was in and out of consciousness, okay? And he just kept going and having sex, and he remembered everything. Again, this is who Loco is associating with. This is who he's associating with. Noodles and Surfbone. These type of pathetic fucking losers, bro. Shout out to Aeroflame for eventually going through all this, exposing the truth, you name it, the whole nine, because this is what we needed. Because again, these are the people that you people are even giving the time of day, views, clicks, you name it, drama, whatever. This is what you're enabling, basically. Just want to let you.
Story. He indicated that she was unconscious, and it is only after he has had
twice that he admitted that she was unconscious and going in and out, you name it, the whole nine. When he was interviewing with Arrow, and then when Seth the pedo was there and all of them were there, whatever you name it, going over the facts and information as well. So, twice. And then the story changes miraculously to sugarcoat it, right? Make it sound better, whatever, blah, blah. Excuse after excuses, you name it, whatever, so on and so forth. Then false narratives with Aeroflame, because again, it's Noodles, and that's all he ever does is baseless claims and bullshit. Yada yada, and that's what you came to. And now let's just remove accountability and let's act like a whole other thing fucking occurred when there's literally blatant evidence saying otherwise. And I'll say this too, guys, if the volume's too low and you're just not going to even take my word for any reason, because the volume is just really low on Arrow's end, and on OBS it's getting to like the green but not even to yellow or red, so it might not be loud enough. If you guys can't hear it on your phone speaker or whatever, you're probably going to have to use headphones. This way you can hear it. And I'll make sure to have the videos that Arrow has for the recordings and the proof, what Surfbone, you name it. I'll put that in the link in the description down below, because this way if you play the video yourself, it can also be louder, but you'll probably still need headphones. So if I can hear it, you should be able to hear it. So
the ever-honest Surfbone admits that he has gone to people to try and change his story to make it look better. To make the story better. As if he was afraid of how it sounds. This indicates to me that Surfbone is completely open to the idea of getting his story tweaked and changing what he was going to say in order to stay out of trouble and to make sure what he is saying doesn't sound too bad.
Yep.
It's a ratty tactic that Surfbone himself admitted to in the clip.
So there's that. We're going to skip this up.
Third one.
Am I the one talking or is PJ talking?
You correct me and tell me what you said.
Okay. All right. What happened is that me and her were both throwing up over the place, and they wanted to take her to her bed, but when they got to her mattress, she threw up all over it. And they're like, well, fuck. Now we don't know where to put her. And the only other place that they could put her was in my tent, which was like a 4-person tent. So like, okay, we'll just throw her in there.
That's what I just said. Spencer, did I not say she got tossed into his tent?
As vague as Arrow's recollection was, it did coincide with yours, sir.
And did he literally not just, like, PJ is always calling me a fucking liar.
Okay.
And then his own nigga just recounted it the same way that I did. You're a fucking stupid bitch, PJ.
Poor PJ, bro. Oh, man.
So, here we have another reason to believe that Surfbone and the others on his side are rampant liars. As you can see in the clip, I recount the fact that the girl hadn't entered the tent of her own volition, but rather she threw up everywhere and she was tossed into his tent.
So, blatantly said verbatim on recording, she was throwing up everywhere, you name it, the whole nine, yet she's tossed in Surfbone's tent, and you guys know what happens after that. So, I don't think, you know, I'm just being honest with you, bro. This is pretty fucking clear, cut and dry, you know? I don't think it takes any more common sense to understand what's going on here.
Last question. Are you saying that you had sex with a girl who said that she would not have told you yes?
If she was sober, because she was in a relationship.
Yeah. She said that if she were in the right mind, she would have said no.
Right, but again, she was the one that she.
That's it, done. He just admitted it. So again, for the millionth time, she said she would have never done it if she was in the right mind and sober, and she was in a relationship, so on and so forth. You name it. There you go. Aeroflame even does the homework for me to bring up state laws. I'll see if I can pull up something additional as well. But look at that. He does the homework for me. I love this guy.
Of this article that I posted above from justia.com.
We got some statute laws, baby. Here we go. So I'm going to read it. The defendant in charge in Court 1 with sexual penetration in person with that person while was intoxicated in violation of Penal Code Section 289. To prove the defendant is guilty of this crime, people must prove that the defendant committed an act of sexual penetration, which that's already been proven, was accomplished by using for an object, whatever, blah, blah, you name it. The effect or intoxicating or controlled substance prevented the other person from resisting the act. That's also true. That has been proven in the recordings. And 4, the defendant knew or reasonably should have known that the effect of the substance prevented the other person from resisting the act. Okay, that's also proven as well, you name it. So, there you go.
A person is prevented from resisting if he or she is so intoxicated that he or she cannot give legal consent. In order to give legal consent, a person must be able to exercise reasonable judgment. In other words, the person must be able to understand and weigh the physical nature of the act, its moral character, and probable consequences. Legal consent is consent given freely and voluntarily by someone who knows the nature of this act. So, by virtue of him constantly admitting that she would not have had sex with him when she was sober, is him admitting that she was not capable of giving consent. From here on, there is absolutely no way for this situation to not be rape, unless he had reasonable belief that she wasn't drunk out of her fucking mind. Problem with that is that we have already established that this girl was so drunk that she was throwing up on herself. She was tossed into his tent because she had vomited so much that she couldn't sleep in her bed, and she was tossed in because she couldn't walk there herself. And she was going in and out of consciousness due to how drunk she was.
Which, all that just more and more and more and more evidence that she was fully intoxicated, and there you go. So, yeah.
There's absolutely no way.
This is another bullshit defense and excuse people try to use to justify the grape of that, what Surfbone did. So literally they'll be like, well, Surfbone, he was also drunk as well, so it should be okay, right? Blah, blah. Well, there is actually a difference between the levels of what it was for him and what it was for her. As you guys already heard before, like, she was completely blackout, whatever, the whole nine, so on and so forth, you name it. While him, he's just buzzed and he has a recollection of everything, he remembers everything, so on and so forth. Clearly aware of his actions, yada yada. So again, that's not a justifiable excuse. But anyways.
Does she really? I'm not sure. Who practices law in California, this state that Surfbone lives in, and this is not doxing, because me and Noodles went over this extensively in the debate about it. She confirms that you are still capable of raping someone, even if you are drunk.
Yep.
So that's out of the window. The second defense is that the girl said that it wasn't rape. Simply because she doesn't believe it to be rape does not excuse it. Even if she doesn't consider it to be rape, by virtue of the actions that he performed, it appears to be, regardless of her opinion about the situation or not.
That is also true. Yes, I do agree.
The same as if a woman is getting punched in the face by her husband every day, but she didn't believe it to be domestic abuse.
Yeah.
Her perception does not impact reality at all here.
Exactly.
Along with that, she doesn't need to press charges for a conviction. The district or state attorney can press charges themselves, so that's out the window as well. Another defense is that she asked for it, which I've already addressed, that she can't consent still because of the state of her intoxication.
Yep.
So that too does not matter. Ultimately, when you lay all of the cards out on the table, you are able to see the picture that I am trying to paint. There is no point in trying to pretend that this
So in a general consensus with everything that has already been said so far and what you guys just heard with Arrow before is even if you are drunk, you can still be able to grape somebody. Okay? Because again, there's levels to how drunk you can be, whatever, buzzed, you name it, whatever, so on and so forth, you name it. And with all the recordings, with all the evidence, the witnesses, the discussions, the interviews, you name it, tons and tons of consistency and stuff, whatever, where he was clearly aware of his actions, he remembered everything, so on and so forth, you name it, the whole fucking nine, okay? Again, there you go, GG. Like, literally a professional lawyer just said verbatim, statutes, you name it, the whole fucking nine. He showed all that stuff in evidence that, yes, you could still grape someone even if you are buzzed or drunk. Like, that doesn't excuse your actions.
Is something else. I believe that Surfbone raped this person, and the facts are completely.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Did you know that?
Yeah, here we go.
Did you
Here
know
we
that
go.
this
Here we
nigga
go.
Noodles got his
Here we
girlfriend
go.
fucked by some kid at Walmart, and he took her back, and you think that's Chad?
Arrow puts Noodle on blast for the millionth time, you know, saying, hey, his girl got fucked at a Walmart bathroom from this like kid or some shit, whatever, blah, blah. Has all the receipts and proof and shit because Seth exposed him and whatnot, you name it. Damn, and I'm sorry, but Keemstar's reaction gets me every fucking time, bro. Every time. That shit is hilarious, bro.
We let you talk. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Nobody cares if your wife got fucked at Dunkin' Donuts, fucking McDonald's, or Walmart. Nobody cares. All that shit.
No. Surf or Noodles actually produced a video where the victim from the getting fucked unconscious video had to talk to Surfbone. Did you know that? So this whole
I
thing.
literally showed on stream that she
Shut up, Noodles.
Whoa! Noodle, you fucking hypocrite! You did that, Noodle! You did that, Noodle!
Yep. Oh, he's yelling at me. I love this, bro. Hey, I love this shit. When Keemstar gets mad, that shit's the most peak thing in the face of the universe, bro. On God.
Yo,
Noodles over here trying to like be like, oh, this isn't fair. We're forcing Clyde the victim to be forced to interact with Seth the pedo and blah blah. You know, he was a victim and this and that. That's not cool. Whatever, blah blah. Yet Noodles literally forces the girl that got raped by Surfbone to talk with fucking Surfbone and all of them to give more context, information, whatever. Who's also a victim, whatever, blah blah. But it's okay back then to try to get one of their boys free and innocent, right? But God forbid it's this situation. Oh, no, it's different. You're a fucking hypocrite, bro, which is why he started yelling at him. Like,
Is they
fuck out of here,
do
bro.
get the girl.
Yeah.
That we can't get. You did that, Noodle, and you're gonna come in here and say that we can't get fucking Clyde to talk to Seth because it's abuser and victim.
Yo, W Aeroflame, bro, for bringing this up.
Shit, Noodle.
Alright, boys.
Team, you need to make Wait, Noodles.
Noodle did the same shit, bro. What?
No, I didn't.
Now we have confirmation. Wait.
So they have confirmation that Noodles said the hard R, and it was already like proven, whatever you name it before, like recordings, you name it. It was even proven of him typing it as well. And of course, they just confirmed as well. And Pat God literally was a friend of Clyde and Noodles at that point in time, as you guys already saw before, you name it. And they basically like, yeah, he said it. So.
Go ahead, Pat God, and then I'm gonna talk.
The context that he.
Okay, Noodle.
No fucking sense.
Alright,
Noodle,
fair,
you
team,
said,
team, I have no
Noodle,
way to determine whether or not that
listen.
is
Stop.
That's not
Jesus
even me.
fucking Christ. Why can't I say anything? Listen, Noodle, you did
I'll be honest, bro. When it's clear.
100%. All right? Respond to that. Say the N-word on Discord. 100%. All right? Respond to that.
Okay, so for one, that clip that you saw, not me. Secondly, those screenshots, I don't remember if that was me or not. I can't remember. But I will say
come
this.
on.
I will say this.
Are you
I was
packing me
very
for this
young.
rhetoric, dumbass?
Listen to me, I'm not done. I will say this. I was very young and impressionable. I don't agree with N-word usage. I'm pro BLM. I'm anti-police.
Bro, you sound just like Seth.
My viewpoints have changed since then.
I
used
told
to be
you.
a conservative. I'm a
You sound
liberal
just
now.
like Seth,
You
bro.
guys don't
How are
understand
you-
who I am.
Sounds just like Seth, dude. The bad shit that he did being Seth 2.0 was I was a child, but Seth is an adult. There's no fucking excuse still. You were still a racist, you were still this and this and this and this and this. I don't give a fuck. Sure, it's a point in a way, whatever, because at least you're a kid, whatever, you could be, influence, temptation, whatever, the whole nine, right? But at the end of the day, you still fucking did it. You still fucking did it. That makes you a bad person, and by definition, those things as well, because again, you did those actions. That's it, period.
I mean,
Oh, I was
you were
17.
17. Okay,
I mean,
you're
you're
not
not
like
Okay, all right, listen,
But you're not like a
listen.
Even the difference between 17 and 20 is different.
Noodles,
Look, at the end of the day, bro, it was fucking 4
Noodles.
years ago. Like, I don't know what to say.
Noodles, it's weird when you're calling him out for being a racist, right? And you've done the same stuff. It is weird.
Well, it's crazy, and then Noodles is like, but I was 17, but he was 21, but he was 20, so it's worse. Bitch, you're right there. Come on, there's no excuse. There's no nothing, bro. I wasn't doing that shit when I was fucking 17. Like, come on, man. Like, so again, fuck you, Noodles, you racist piece of shit. And Loco, this is who the people you're hanging with. Rapists and racists and pedos. Congratulations, you got it, bro. You're making the right moves. Good job.
Okay, so Seth was your friend at the time. You confided in him that your girlfriend cheated on you with a guy at Walmart, and he told everybody?
Yeah, he aired it. I put it on recording in my video. He told everyone in like a call with like 200 people, even though that was definitely private information. That was not something I wanted out there. I had told him it was the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life, but he didn't care. He's that kind of person. If you tell him...
Damn, and another concession from Noodles. All we be getting is concessions. A racist, being getting a cucked bitch by his girlfriend in a Walmart bathroom. Hey, man, you know, all this evidence. And again, Loco, this is who you are with. You're with a pathetic fucking loser, just like yourself.
Seth, come on. You told everybody that his girlfriend cheated on him?
Oh yeah.
And he confided.
Oh my
and
God.
he confided into you.
I don't feel bad
privately.
about that at all. Watch this. No. Watch this.
Watch what?
I'll tell you why I did that. So the first one is him just like having. The first one is him just having like a mental breakdown about like an anime debate that he didn't win or something, or that he had, and he feels like I was like didn't help him out about an anime debate, so he's like having a mental breakdown.
Had nothing to do with that.
And then the second one is him saying, you know, he's gonna have drama, try to destroy me, Cold War, you know, extort me, blah blah blah. And,
Okay.
yeah, I didn't feel bad at all.
Well, we'll conclude this session of, you know, because so at the end of the day, in conclusion, Loco, these are the motherfuckers that you hang out with. Again, we went over tons of evidence and receipts and information, recordings, etc., you know, the whole nine. I'm also going to put all the videos in the link in the description down below that goes over the entire Surfbone situation, has all the evidence, recordings, and the whole fucking nine as well. You guys already saw all this stuff with the Keemstar and Noodles being exposed to be a racist, the Seth 2.0, so on and so forth, you name it, the whole fucking nine as well. And again, they're also associating with Seth again. After all that stuff happened, Clyde and Noodles are associating with Seth the pedo. That's the craziest thing. Now I'm going to show you guys that. So right here, as you guys can see, Clyde, Seth, Noodles, and Surfbone, they're all together again. That was a month ago. There was even this, Seth and Noodles reunion. And this was right after when he debated Swag Kage, remind you, when he fucking decided to do that shit. So again, they're all fucking weirdos. They're all fucking, I don't know. They all have mental health issues. They need fucking help at the end of the day. Like, they're just a bunch of fucking weirdos with all that stuff. And if you guys even want more full context as well, just literally go to Keemstar's YouTube channel, find the stream, whatever. I'll even see if I can hang on. Keemstar. Set the programmer. Yeah, that should be able to probably pull it through. Yeah. So there's a stream right here. Set the programmer exposed for everything Clyde interview. So literally, just go there. You can watch the whole fucking thing. You can get all the context and information. Furthermore, you name it, so on and so forth. I'll even put that in the link in the description as well. Once I release this video too. Because again, unlike Loco and Noodles, I actually state facts and I can at least prove my claims and so on and so forth, and you name it. That's the difference between me and you motherfuckers. So again, Loco, those are the people you're with. Again, you're a fucking pathetic loser. Go fuck yourself. And I'm not even joking, brother. Like, if I ever saw you in real life, like in person, in a heartbeat, it'd be smoke, bro. Like, you can betray whatever act you want. You can have whatever excuses, defenses. You can do whatever bullshit you're even going to do after this as well, if you were to even see this video. At the end of the day, I want you to know these are the people you're associating with. You're choosing to associate even after knowing all these things as well. And you're literally baby Noodles. You're just as fucking bad as him. Your server is extremely toxic, has a bunch of weirdos, pedos, racists, homophobic people, all kinds of things, whatever you name it. I've heard all kinds of things, had DMs, you name it. At the end of the day, if that's the whole circle that you want to be a part of and follow and do all that weird shit and be part of the drama and toxic nonsense all the time, you do you. I don't know. Maybe you're just stuck in your ways way back then. Like, you just want to be in like some high school drama all over again. I don't know. Maybe, you know, but you need to get help, figure your shit out too. And Noodles, hope you enjoyed getting exposed again for the millionth fucking time. You're also a pathetic piece of shit as well. Just want you to know that too. And yeah, that's basically what you guys are working with. Hope you enjoyed. And I'm gonna be doing 2 more reactions to Aeroflame's recordings. 2 things that I haven't seen that's also related to the surf bonus incident, and also with Noodles getting packed even more by Aeroflame and whatnot. I'm gonna check that out too, and I'll post that. And basically, this will be all in correlation. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I might actually make a playlist and name it the Loco arc, ending Loco's career, whatever, some shit. And the Naruto Matters, ending Loco's career, that's still in the works. I'm doing some things on my end because I really want to go hard on that. But yeah, this is just the build up, basically. This is the build up for everything, you name it. And I just want to make it very clear, this is the type of person Loco is and who he associates with. But anyways, Batman out. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.